Hi guys, welcome to my channel, The Ultimate Survivor here. This is the channel where we deal much about the things that happens in Africa. This is where we talk much about tourism of Africa, the wildlife of Africa, nature conservation and stuff like that, as well as the cultures of Africa. So in this channel, we are taking you on a journey each and every day, dropping new videos, and we teach one another. For those who love to learn things about Africa, if you want to visit Africa, you want to be a tourist in Africa someday, so this is the channel that you need to follow, because we'll teach you about the basics of nature as well as the animals, of how you can conduct yourself when you meet some wild animals in Africa, and also when you actually want to book a tour or you want to book like an excursion with a company in Africa. This is where we actually give you some details and we give you an outline on how you can go about doing that. So if you want to know more about these things, consider subscribing to the channel. And when you subscribe, don't forget to activate that notification bell so that when we drop a new video, you are the first one to be notified, because we are going to break down each and everything about Africa. So this is the channel that is so good to you. And when you are enjoying this content, please don't forget to give the thumbs up. That will help the channel a lot. And also, if you have some other friends and relatives that you think might want to know much about Africa, please consider sharing this channel to them so that they become the part of this journey as well. So as we are talking about Africa, we were talking about the mammals, and we went down to go to talk about their reproductive systems, their mating systems, and now we are in the orders. In the last video, we spoke about the order Chiroptera. This is the order that has the bats. So it has two suborders, the Mega Chiroptera and the Micro Chiroptera. These are two types of the bats. Mega meaning big, and micro meaning small. So they actually differ according to the size, they differ according to their diet, differ according to their way of living. So that's how these orders and the families actually break down the mammals of Africa. So please follow and stay along as we are going on onto this journey. Today, the order that we are taking on is called the Insectivora. The Insectivora. So please make sure that you go down into the description box, because that's where I would put down all these names. Some of these names are very difficult to pronounce because they are Latin or scientific names, of which they are so tricky to pronounce. You might not understand, but go down into the description box. I'll put down all the names as well as a brief description about each and every order and family that we are going to talk about. The order Insectivora has got three families. It has got three families. The family SORICIDAE, these are the shrews. The family ERINACEIDAE, these are the hedgehogs. The family CHRYSOCHLORIDAE, these are the golden moles. CHRYSOCHLORIDAE, these are the golden moles. These are the families that fall under the order Insectivora. As I said earlier, that some of these names are actually a bit tricky when you come to pronouncing them. So I will put them right down in the description box. So the shrews that falls under the SORICIDAE. Their diet is any invertebrate, especially the earthworms. That's what they feed on. The reason being, they are very small animals. They can't hunt big animals. They can't hunt animals with their bones. So they just feed on any invertebrate that they come across. So when they are feeding, they feed up to like 2/3 of their body weight on a single day. 2/3 of their body weight on a single day. That's what they eat. These are the hedgehogs. Then the other family that we are going to talk about is the ERINACEIDAE. These ERINACEIDAEs, these are the hedgehogs. They also feed on the invertebrates. I'm not so sure how much they feed on, but they feed on the invertebrates. They are also small animals. Then the third family, the family CHRYSOCHLORIDAE. These are the golden moles. Their diet are invertebrates. That also includes the earthworms, just like these other two brothers that we spoke about at the beginning. So they feed on the invertebrates, especially the earthworms. And the golden moles have got some skin on their eyes. The reason being, they live underground. These are very tiny animals that we spoke about. The shrews, the hedgehogs, and the golden moles. They fall under the family Insectivora. Okay, so we continue with the families. Another family or another order that we're going to talk about is the MACROSCELIDAE. MACROSCELIDAE. These are the elephant shrews. The elephant shrew is a small animal that has got elongated snout that actually can move around freely like that. It looks like a rat, but it has got elongated snout that moves around like that. It's called an elephant shrew. The diet of this small animal are the insects and the arthropods. What are arthropods? These are the small insects like that doesn't have the endoskeleton, but they have the exoskeleton. They are covered with the hard shell. All the vital organs are covered with the hard shell. This is the diet of this elephant shrew. Then we continue with the orders. Another order is the order Rodentia. The order Rodentia. Dealing about something like rodents and stuff like that. Rodentia from rodents. So which families are found under this order? We have the family BATHYERGIDAE. This is the Molerats. Then we have the order SCIURIDAE. These are the squirrels. Then we have the order THRYONOMIDAE. These are the Canerats. Then we have the order HYSTRICIDAE. These are the porcupines. Of course, the porcupine with its spines and stuff like that actually defends itself by piercing some animals with those spines. Then we have the order PEDETIDAE. These are the Springhares. Then the order GLIRIDAE. These are the Dormice. Then we have the order THRYONOMIDAE. These are the Dassie rats. Sorry about these things. Very difficult job breaking and stuff like that, but anyway, that's a learning process. As I said earlier, that I will drop these names in the description box so that whosoever comes can actually read for themselves, so that you know what we are talking about. So if I'll drop the orders, drop the families as well as the animals according to their families, so that you can read for yourselves. Okay guys, thank you so much for joining me, and if you're still here, please thumbs up, and don't forget to drop in the comment box that I am still here, I'm still hanging here. And for those who are subscribing, just subscribe. Then you go down to the comment box and just type I just subscribed. I'll make sure that I will reply to each and every comment that you put there right in the comment box. Don't forget to actually share the channel. Don't forget to like when you're watching the videos. This is the learning channel. So as I say, these are the orders under the order, these are the families under the order Rodentia. So we are breaking them down. You want to know what happens in each and every family. You want to know their gestation period. You want to know how big they are, and we want to know a few details. But then we are still going on to that, so just hang on. The family Muridae. The Muridae, these are the rats and the mice. They are characterized by their two pairs of incisors, right at the top and also at the bottom. These are the teeth that we normally see on most of these rats or on these mice. So these are actually the tools that they use for cutting the food that they eat. They eat the wood, they're cutting the grass, they're cutting the seeds, and they actually use them whenever they are fighting and stuff like that. These are the pair of incisors that we normally have, that we normally see them in their mouths. That actually shows that these are the rats and the mice. They fall under the family Muridae. These animals actually, we have the largest one in Africa being the porcupine, and we have the largest in the world being the capybara, or the capybara, or capybara, something like that. So these are the two largest ones that we have. So then we have the family SCIURIDAE. These are the tree squirrels. The tree squirrels, we know them mostly in the gardens. For those who have their gardens, their backyards, they normally see them, the tree squirrels. Beautiful animals, they're so cute, and they actually can feed on anything, the flowers, the leaves, the berries, the fruits, anything, the bark of the trees. They feed on the seeds, the grasses and stuff like that, as well as the insects. So these animals actually are found all over the place, especially in our gardens, and they live in the tree barrels. That's where they actually find shelter, and they give birth to 1 to 3 young ones, like in the period of April or October to April, somewhere there. That's when they actually reach their peak when it comes to their reproductive, and the longevity, they can live up to like 8 years. It's plus or minus 8 years. And mind you, most of these animals tend to live more in the zoos than in the wild, because there isn't much of competition when it comes to food availability as well as the predation. They don't have much predators in the zoos as much as they have in the world. But I normally say no, animals live very well in the wild than in the zoos, because that's their natural habitat where they are in the wild. So let them enjoy their life freely. Thank God in Africa we don't encourage much of the zoos, so we have the animals in the wild. If you want to see the animals in the wild, come to Africa, visit Africa. That's when we'll take you right in the wild and you see the animals in their natural habitat, and you know their behavior in their natural habitat and the behavior in the zoos. So please like if you are enjoying the channel, and also don't forget to drop your comments in the comment box and tell us how you are enjoying this channel. And also wherever you are, if you are getting new into this channel, please consider subscribing and activating the notification bell so that we notify you when we drop a new video. So we're continuing into another family. This is the family THRYONOMIDAE. THRYONOMIDAE, these are the greater Canerats. The Canerats are actually like a scarcity. I don't normally see them, but they're there. They're bigger, but not much bigger than the porcupines though, but they're bigger because they can weigh up to like 3.1 kgs to around 5.22 kgs. So that shows that they are bigger, and their gestation period is estimated to be around 152 days, and they can live up to like plus or minus 5 years, and also they can give birth to 1 to 8 young ones. Wow, that's a good number. That's a very good multiplication when it comes to the world. You know, we need animals that gives birth to all these animals, so that yes, versus the predation, they can still have some left in the world. Okay, these are the greater Canerats. Okay, straight into the family HYSTRICIDAE. These are the porcupines. The Cape porcupines, the one that I mentioned earlier, that's a big rodent. It's a bigger rodent, bigger than any other rodent that you can think of in Africa. The Cape porcupine, so under the family HYSTRICIDAE. This one weighs up to like 12 to 18 kgs. That shows that it's a larger animal when it comes to the rats, and it has got spines all over the body. It actually uses those spines as a defensive mechanism when it comes to predation. We have seen some leopards being killed by those porcupine quills in defense. So that's how they defend themselves. So then these animals, they have a gestation period of around 94 days. Yeah, some of these 3 months or so, plus or minus 94 days. And then the peak period of the reproduction is around August to March. That's when they are at peak. And they give birth to about 1 to 3 young ones, and also they can live up to like 15 years. That's in the wild, not in captivity. So that's it with the rodents that we had. So under the rodentia, we are stopping here, and we are saying, guys, stick around and wait for more orders and more families that are coming, and we are still dropping valuable information that comes from Africa. And please, as I said earlier, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and when you're enjoying the videos, don't forget to give a thumbs up so that the video grows, the channel grows, and also to share with those that you think might want to know much about the things that happens in Africa. We want many people to learn these things that we have in Africa. So please, if you're intending to visit Africa, don't forget to contact us through this channel. You can just leave a comment and you ask, or else there is an email address right in the description box. You can contact me through that email address. Then we source things that you want to do, like sourcing accommodation, and also like trying to fit you into your tailor-made excursion that you want. We know that because of this COVID-19 thing, the lockdowns and stuff like that, many people wanted to visit Africa, but then it was very impossible. But if you're intending to visit Africa after the lockdown, please, we are there to actually refer you to the right places. And also, we have some videos that we actually talk much about tourism in Africa, showing you different places that you might consider visiting. Please, smash that like button and enjoy the videos that follows.